Hey, what's up, y'all? I've got a video review of Straight Talk Wireless coming at you. I've been using Straight Talk as my primary carrier for about a year and a half now, so this is really a long-term review of the service. So if you're on the fence, or if you're thinking about switching, or you're shopping around for prepaid service, hopefully this video can help you out a little bit. I've also been on LTE for a couple months now since they've come out with it, and I've also traveled around the country with Straight Talk, so I've got a good overall perspective of the service as a whole. Hey, by the way, this is the debut of my face on YouTube, so thumbs up for that, and thumbs up for thumb wrestling. Anyways, Straight Talk is a wireless carrier that is a prepaid carrier owned by TracFone Wireless, whose parent company happens to be América Móvil in Espanol. I'm going to say that just like that every time. If you're worried about the company going under and losing your phone number, which has happened before in the past, I wouldn't worry about it. América Móvil is a huge company owned partly by Carlos Slim, who is the richest man in the world right now. Look at that, $73 billion. I want to be a billionaire. At 73 years of age, my goodness, if I had $1 million for each year of my age, I'd be happy. Anyway, Carlos Slim, that's the man right there. So América Móvil as a company made $52 billion in revenue in 2012 alone. So if you're still worried, you can always port your number out to Google Voice for $20. Then you don't have to worry about losing your phone number or having to port your number around every time you decide to switch carriers. So here we are right here on Straight Talk's website. I'm going to refresh it for you. Boom, look at that. Fancy. Fancy, fancy. So we've got this $45 unlimited plan right here. That's the one that I'm on. And that is their main plan. Okay, you get unlimited talk, text, and data. Now, they've clarified this right here. It says the first 2.5 gigs of data is at 4G speed. 4G LTE, by the way. And after that, it's down to 2G speed for the rest of your 30 days. Then it resets. I'm glad that they've clarified that. That is a change from when I first started. Okay, so let's check out the plans right here. Service plans. And they really only have 3 plans, okay? They've got this $30 plan, which comes with 1,000 minutes and 1,000 texts and picture messages. Basically no data at all. So if you don't need any data, that's a perfect plan for you. Bump it up to the $45 plan, and you get unlimited talk and text and unlimited data as well. If you bump it up to the $60 plan, you get international calling included. That's the only difference. Now, these other ones are just longer terms. You get 3 months, and you do save a little bit, by the way, by paying up front a little extra. But $130, you know, sometimes that's what we pay for a single month on at&t or Verizon or one of the other carriers. So I would do that. Normally, that's what I do. I pay for 3 months up front, and I save a little bit every month. Of course, all of their plans are no contract and prepaid, which is starting to take off here in America, which I don't know why it's taken so long, but you know, in Europe and Asia, prepaid is the norm. So for whatever reason, prepaid has a stigma here in the US, but whatever. I guess I'm just ghetto and I'm laughing all the way to the bank. Which leads me to the #1 advantage of Straight Talk Wireless, which is price. You're going to definitely save some serious cash switching to Straight Talk. That's the #1 benefit in my mind, especially if you're switching from one of the big 4 carriers, even T-Mobile to a certain extent. And you're going to get a better network than T-Mobile. So why not post how much you're paying for wireless service right down there? So let's go ahead and check out coverage. Here is the coverage map here on Straight Talk BYOP.com. Bring your own phone. This is their GSM coverage, which they use at&t and or T-Mobile. And here's their CDMA coverage, which uses Verizon's network. I would not recommend going with Verizon because you cannot bring any LTE phones to the Verizon network. So you're kind of left with at&t or T-Mobile, which is fine. Speed for me has been excellent. I get LTE where I'm at here in Southern California. It's been super quick, more than enough speed for me. And also around the country, I've been to Minnesota, New York, Florida, Texas, Georgia, and some other states. Coverage has been good. I don't get LTE everywhere. Obviously, if you're in the country somewhere, at&t is not as strong, but you will get some coverage, at least enough to make a phone call if you need to, which is mainly why you have a phone. Now, I'm going to link a video like right here. I did a wireless throwdown showdown. So if you want to watch that video, just click right here. Anyway, I'm going to give you a quick tip, by the way. This is how you can save even more money when you're buying that SIM card. Go to fatwallet.com, sign up for an account, search for Straight Talk right here, and then you can get 13.5% cash back. So you're saving even more money. All you got to do is click shop now, go to the link, and shop from the page that pops up. All right, so that's another quick tip. Save you some extra cash. I got your back. All right, so we're back here to Straight Talk, and we're going to click on SIM cards now. I have an unlocked phone, so I'm going to click unlocked. If you have an at&t locked phone or T-Mobile locked phone, you'll have to click on those corresponding buttons. Then you just type in your zip code. I'm going to put 90210. Sounds familiar for some reason. Click continue. They've got a little blurb here. You need a service pin to activate, so that's fine, which is $45 if you're going for that plan. You can also pick these up at Walmart in a pinch, so that's really useful. And it goes into a little couple things about changing your settings. With the new SIMs and new carrier updates that they've been pushing out, there's no need anymore to change your APN settings, so you might not have to do that. But I do have a video on that as well, on a SIM swap trick if you need to. It's linked below. All right, click continue, and here we go. We've got SIM cards available for purchase. Now, $6.99, by the way, is a discount. Normally they are $14.99. There's a micro and there's regular SIM. They do not sell nano SIM at this time, so you're going to have to cut down your micro SIM to nano if you want to use it on your iPhone 5 and higher. So I've got that linked below. That helps out the channel, by the way, if you click through and you purchase it through there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit micro, and here we go. We've got, you can buy the SIM only, you can buy it with the $45 plan, or you can buy it with the $60 plan, whatever you want to do. What I would do is click on this one here that includes the $45 plan, because remember, we're getting 13.5% cash back. So we're going to save about $7, so essentially you're getting a free SIM card. All right, so click add to cart, go to checkout, fill out your details, hit continue, and purchase that. All right, and that's all you have to do. You'll also need a phone. Any unlocked phone, you can get any at&t phone or any T-Mobile phone, and it will work with Straight Talk. It does not have to be unlocked. You've got to get a phone of some kind. So that's another disadvantage for Straight Talk. Full price phones. You're not going to get discounted phones anymore because you're not paying for it every month. So even on a 2-year contract, you're still saving money with Straight Talk, even purchasing a phone outright, which can be $650 for an iPhone and up. So that's a little bit of a disadvantage there. So you're going to have to pay a little more up front, but you do save overall over 2 years. If you already have a compatible phone, that's awesome. If you can pick up a phone from your family or friends, that's even great. You're going to save some more money that way. Okay, so another disadvantage for Straight Talk is the customer service or lack of customer service. This honestly is going to be a trade-off that you're going to have to make. But hey, you're paying $45 a month. I'm not complaining. I'm willing to wait 30 minutes or more for the very few times that I've had to call. to save that much money. All right. So for most issues, you don't have to call them. You can solve them online. But if you do, expect to be on hold for at least 30 minutes before you get through to a live person. Also, features that you're not going to get with Straight Talk: visual voicemail and tethering, not available right now. Visual voicemail, you can use an app which I'm using called Umail, and it's been fine for me. It's my main voicemail provider. It's free on the App Store. I haven't had any issues with it. It's, the software was buggy for a little bit, but they've ironed out most of the bugs now. So that's what I would do. If you have Google Voice, that's already built in. Tethering, if you need to tether, it's not going to happen. It's not going to work. And if you do tether, maybe on a jailbroken phone, they can kick you off. So that's a risk you're going to take. So overall, highly recommended Straight Talk. I've had no issues with them whatsoever for over a year and a half. I love saving money every month, and the speed's been great. The coverage been great. Customer service obviously a little bit lacking, but that's okay. Also, if you're on a family plan, I would do the math. Check out the calculations. Make sure you're saving some money. You will save money even on a family plan. It won't be quite as much as if you're on an individual plan. And also, if you're a heavy data user, I would not recommend Straight Talk for you. There are some other options out there for you that you can still save some money on. So, as always, thanks for watching another video from CompuCabby. Make sure you subscribe to the channel below and check out some of our other videos. Hey, until next time, peace out.